Thank you guys for tuning in to another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you guys coming back and returning. If you're new here, I'm BIGSHOT, everything firearms, fitness related, and thank you for stopping by this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that little 30 to 40 second clip I did at the beginning. It's a little bit different from what I'm used to doing on this channel. I don't know, I guess I was just trying something different, and if you guys like it, you know, drop a comment, let me know, you guys, how you feel about it, and if I see it fit to keep kinds of shots and that type of content, hey, I'll throw a little bit in there, you know, going forward with gun content and maybe some fitness stuff, whatever the case may be. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So if you guys tuned into my last video, as you can tell by the title, I have a M&P 2.0 carry comp, and it was bone stock. It had no accessories. There was nothing on it, and we've come a long way since that video. Pause. I don't know if I did this for the purposes of this video, but empty and clear. This is the final form of the M&P 2.0 carry comp, and as of right now, as it stands, I'm really happy with, you know, what I've done to it so far. I can't say it's not gonna change again anytime soon. I like to explore different things when it comes to red dots and lights and everything like that. So something catches my eye, best believe I'll probably end up changing it. But anyway, so the first accessory that I decided to put on here was the Streamlight TLR7 HLX. I got this light because of the capabilities of the weapon light. Before the HLX, I was running TLR7As and TLR7 subs on all of my pistols except, you know, those full-size guns where I was running X300s and just bigger lights, TLR HLs. Man, that was a tough one, but yeah, so I was running bigger lights on those, but as far as my compact and subcompact guns were going, it was usually the TLR7s. So what was special about this light for me was I felt like I was getting X300 TLR 1HL capabilities in a very, very much smaller package. And basically it's a night and day difference from the TLR7A. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, but as far as capability, 22,000 candela is kind of crazy. So if you don't know what that means, it's how far the light throws. How far does the light engage with whatever you're shining it at, if that makes sense. Also has this cool rechargeable USB-C battery. I run through CR123s like crazy, so this kind of changes, you know, how as far as this weapon light concerned, because I still have other weapon lights that still run regular CR123s. But, you know, if I feel like I just can't charge the battery, I still have the capability of running a CR123 in here anyway. So I get the best of both worlds, which is kind of cool. So on to the next. This is a Floyd Customs EDC magwell. It's pretty small, pretty thin compared to other magwells that I've had in the past, and it pretty much just adds just enough of flare just to get your, you know, extra surfacers for, you know, mag changes and everything like that. I'm still up in the air if I want to keep it on there because it forces me to have to use extended mags. So the 17 round flush mags that I have, I really can't use those. The next is, let's talk about an Apex trigger. I'm not buying an M&P if I'm not putting an Apex trigger in it, and I swear by it. Honestly, I don't know anyone that runs M&Ps without Apex triggers, and if you have an M&P that does not have an Apex trigger, I'm sorry, but you're missing the fun. You're missing out, but it is a very slippery slope. If you don't have an Apex trigger right now, trust me, if you buy one and you put it in your M&P, you will not go back. I'll stamp that. You will not go back. It makes the gun just that much more enjoyable to shoot. I've heard people say, well, it's almost as close as you can get to a 2011 type of feel in a Striker 5 pistol, and I was like, you know what? I think they might be onto something with that one. I think they're pretty right. When you got, let's see, this much take up, you got that wall and that break, man, I mean, to be honest, that is hard to compete with if you know, outside of a 2011. you know, that is hard to just pass up on. The new triggers that they have that are coming out that are pretty much flat face, they're decent. I swear by Apex, and I'm not shooting an M&P without them. I have a 5-inch that also has the flat face Apex in it, and I just swear by them. But on to the next is the Defender XL from Vortex, and this is their 8 MOA variant. I like this dot. It's got a lot of window size. The clarity is really, really great. And the dot's gonna do what the dot does, right? I mean, it's an 8 MOA. You can't miss it. I mean, when it comes down to trying to see something very, very small out to like 25 yards, that's pretty tough with an 8 MOA dot. I'd rather have a 2 or I think a 1, you know, on a 509 tier or something. But the XL does just have a larger window. It just makes, you know, acquiring the dot that much easier. Would I go for something smaller? Sure, especially if, you know, if I call myself carrying this gun 90% of the time, which is the case. And, you know, fun fact, if I'm not carrying this, I'll probably have something like a 43X or a small 365 if I need to go any smaller than that. But, you know, this gun is fun. I like the dot. I like the shootability. I like how it feels. I don't have any complaints about this gun, no issues. I do really like the fact that you can get this gun with a ported barrel from the factory. I don't know if I ever saw that coming, you know, when they first started to port slides and barrels and stuff like that. I mean, I never would have thought we'd see the day where it would come like that from the factory. I get it, like they were gonna catch up to all the, you know, the custom shops and everything like that, but I guess we're here now, and it's kind of cool to see. I like the gun, I love the gun, I love how it shoots, and I'll get you guys some footage of me shooting the gun. And since we're talking about shootability and how it shoots, I do have one more accessory that isn't installed just yet. It is the DPM Systems captured recoil spring, reduction spring. And I don't have it installed yet because I don't like to install products without verifying if it's gonna shoot well in the gun or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I'm not looking for anything extravagant, you know, with this, but I got it. It was kind of inexpensive, and I said, well, why not? Just to see how much recoil does it actually reduce, and if it doesn't give me any issues, I may leave it in the gun. But usually for carry guns, I don't like to do too much to the gun other than like this one. Apex triggers are known to be reliable in M&Ps, so I didn't mind changing that, but anything else I usually don't bother, especially the internals. So that's the gun, and you know, I'm, you know, glad to report to you guys that it's been fun to shoot. It is a beautiful pistol. It's got an aggressive texture here. I mean, the slide, I don't need anything done on the slide. It's already ported. Also, fun fact, just in case you guys want to know, I run this in a tier 1 concealed holster, and I also pair it with the Hunter Constantine carry belt, and I swear by that belt. I don't want to run any other belt on the planet because it is the most comfortable EDC belt that I have ever bought, and I have been through a lot of belts. And for my girlies who carry, get you a Hunter Constantine carry belt. You will thank me later. I promise you, you will thank me later. But anyway, I love this gun, and if you guys are in the market to get one, I want to recommend it. But then again, a part of me wants to say wait, because if you guys keep up with SHOT Show, if you guys keep up with all of the like gun releases and everything like that, Smith just dropped the something HD, which pretty much it's a bigger version of this. It's got a comp on the front, and the frame is steel. I think we will end up seeing this variant, but with a steel frame. Just fun fact, if you don't know, this is aluminum. Yes, it's 2.0 carry comp metal, but this is an aluminum frame, not steel frame. If you don't really care about the frame being steel, I would say go ahead and get one. Or, you know, I've heard from other people that they like the polymer versions a little bit better, which I don't know. I'm impartial because I don't have them side by side to compare, and I really do like this gun. It is fun to shoot, it's comfortable to carry, it's comfortable in my hands, and it is just fun. It is fun to shoot, especially with the Apex trigger. But yeah, I don't want to keep rambling. If you guys have any questions, if you guys, enjoyed the 30, 40 second clip and get in the video, please comment, please let me know. And I'll definitely try and get some footage of shooting this pistol, maybe like I said, against my C2, head to head, back to back, just to see what they do and how they fare against each other. But anyway, that is it. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, because that shows that you guys support the channel. Like, comment, and again, y'all be safe. Peace. I'm out.